Once upon a time, in a quiet mountain village, there lived a little girl named Aira. She was soft-spoken, full of dreams, and had a heart that refused to give up. Every evening, she sat by her window and watched birds flying high in the golden sky. She used to whisper to herself, "One day, I'll fly too. Maybe not with wings, but with my dreams." But life was never easy for her. Her father was a poor carpenter, her mother worked long hours in the fields, and Aira had to walk miles every morning just to reach her small school. Still, she never complained. Deep inside, she believed that no matter how far her dreams seemed, every small step would take her closer to them. One day, her teacher announced, there will be a national essay competition. The winner will get a scholarship for higher studies. Aira's eyes sparkled. For the first time, she felt hope, a chance to change her life. She wanted to prove that even a girl from a small forgotten village could shine. She worked day and night. She wrote, erased, rewrote, sometimes under a dim oil lamp because there was no electricity at night. Her parents would watch her silently, their hearts heavy with both worry and pride. Finally, the day came. She sent her essay with trembling hands and hopeful eyes. Weeks passed. Then, the result list was pinned to the school wall. Aira searched for her name, once, twice, again and again, but it wasn't there. She didn't win. Her classmates laughed and said, "You thought you could win against city students? Stay where you belong, Aira." That night, she cried silently on her pillow. But when she looked out of the window, the moon was shining through dark clouds. She whispered to herself, "Even the moon waits for clouds to pass before it shines again, and so will I." Months later, her school announced a speech competition. Aira's heart raced. She was scared of speaking in front of others, but something inside her whispered, "Try again." The day of the competition came. When she stood on the stage, her hands shook, her voice trembled, and some students giggled. But she didn't stop. She finished her speech, even with tears in her eyes. She didn't win again, but this time, something changed. Her teacher came to her and said gently, "Aira, you may not have won the prize, but you've won something more important, courage." That one word became her strength. From that day, she decided that no failure would ever stop her again. Years passed, and Aira kept working hard. She studied, she wrote stories, she learned from every mistake. She sent her writings to small local magazines, even though most never replied. But one day, everything changed. Aira received a letter that said, "Dear Aira, we are publishing your story in our national magazine. You have a gift, a voice that can inspire many." Tears filled her eyes as she read those words. For years, she had been rejected, laughed at, and ignored. But now, her words, the same ones people once mocked, were touching thousands of hearts. Years later, when she became a well-known author, a journalist asked her,